Hello, my name is MaryD and welcome to my YouTube channel, MaryD Plays. In this video, I'm doing level 1 rock path for bass guitar. In past videos, I've done course 1, course 2, have not done course 3 yet. Course 3 is a riff course, and there's other riff courses. I'm planning at a later date to record me doing all the riff courses in one video. Then there's, course number 4, course number 5, which was the last video I did. And looks like today we're going to do course number 6, easy reading tabs. Looks like it's only 4 activities, so this should be a short course to do. According to here, it might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably around 12 minutes. That's my rough estimate of how long it would take probably to do this course. Alright, let's see. What are tabs and how to read them?
In this lesson, we'll learn about tablature, also referred to as tab. Tablature is musical notation designed for any stringed instrument with frets, such as the guitar, bass, or ukulele. It's often a faster alternative to reading music than standard notation. We can use tab to read musical phrases, melodies, even entire songs. When learning how to read tab, there's 2 important things to keep in mind. First, we have 4 horizontal lines that represent the 4 strings on the bass, and second, the numbers on the horizontal lines indicate which fret to play. Let's try reading some tablature with open strings. We have that top line with a 0, so that's the G string open. Next, we have a 0 on the second line, that means D open. Then the third line open, that's the A string. And then the bottom line with the 0, that's the 4th string E open. To illustrate the concept, you can lay the bass down on your lap, then look down and imagine each string is a line of tab. Let's try some string skipping to get a little more familiar. We have the first string, then we'll skip over to number 3, up to the second string, and hop over to the 4th string. Now let's talk about frets. The numbers on the lines tell you what fret to play, not the finger number. We read tab from left to right, just like we're reading a sentence in a book. A number 2 would indicate that we're playing the 2nd fret. Number 4 would be the 4th fret. And if you see a 0, that means you play the string open without pressing down on a fret. Now let's take a look at some frets with the tab. You'll see we have a 2 on the top line. That means we play the 2nd fret of the G string. And then after that, we have numbers 2, 3, and 4 on the 2nd line. So that means we're going to play the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fret on the D string. Sometimes you'll even find in tablature we have numbers stacked on top of each other. That indicates that those notes are to be played together at the same time. So you'll see we have a number 2 on the first line, so that's the 2nd fret of the G string, and then we also have a 0 on the 2nd line, the open D string. So I'm going to take my index finger, place it on the D string, and my middle finger on the G, and pluck them together at the same time. Now that you know how to read tab, search for bass lines written in tablature. You'll find it's a great shortcut to learning some of your favorite songs. I'll catch you later.
Now I'm on a 5-string bass, so my strings are just there's a slight difference. So the first string is still a G on a 5-string bass. The second string is still a D. The third string is still an A. And the fourth string is still an E. But the difference if you have a 5-string bass is the fifth string is a B. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to go ahead and play this. Okay, going to do that one more time. I kind of screwed up on measure 2. See, I'm still learning how to do my 5-string bass. And wow, neighbors are loud. If you're hearing any screaming, there's nothing I can do. She's moving out, and hopefully it'll be quiet for at least a couple months while maintenance. Well, it won't be quiet because maintenance will be in there doing their thing, but whew, I hate to say it, I can't wait for her to move out. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. That time, a lot better. All right, going on to the next lesson.
In this lesson, we'll practice an exercise that gets you playing using tablature. We begin by plucking the open G, followed by frets 2, 4, 2. O, 2, 4, 2. Then we play open once more, followed by the second fret. And then we head to the open D string. Let's walk through that again. On the G string, we have open, 2, 4, 2, then open, 2, and open D. You can use your first finger for the second fret, and when you get to the fourth fret, you can use your third finger, your fourth finger, or even a combination of the two, since it's a little bit of a stretch there. With your rhythm hand, you want to make sure that you let your fingers roll over the strings. You got to follow through and let that finger rest on the neighboring string. You can alternate between your index and middle finger, or if you need to, you can just use your first finger. And if you'd like, you can anchor on the pickup or even on the E string. That might give you a little more access to the first string. Let's walk through the phrase together 4 times. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. O, 2, 4, 2. O, 2, open D. 1, 2, 3, 4. And repeat. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, here we go, and 0, 2, 4, 2, 0, 2, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last time, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job getting started with tab. We just played an exercise incorporating 2 of the 4 strings on our bass. Keep practicing, and I'll see you for more soon.
Man, that's the Batman theme? Seriously? Oh, up next is the Batman theme. Okay. I was misreading up next. Alright. That'll be later. Another video. Okay, I'm going to play this one more time. And that's it.